Hi there. In this tutorial, I'll show you how IDHub utilizes Azure AD SSO to manage user login and authentication to IDHub and other applications. Right now, I'm logged in as System Administrator Jerome, who has access to all IDHub features and tools. You can learn more about IDHub features in our IDHub video showcase. Let's navigate to the Search Catalog page so we can create a new user in IDHub. I should remind you that there are multiple ways to create users in IDHub. The most ideal way is syncing up with your source of truth and automatically provisioning users into IDHub as they are added to your source of truth. For demo purposes, I will manually create this new user in IDHub. To do that, I'll add the service request create new user to my cart and complete the form. Before I complete the form, I'd like to first validate that this user is not currently present in IDHub or Azure AD. First, I'll search for this user in IDHub. His name is Colin Jones. As you can see, he is not present in IDHub. Next, I'll hop on over to my Azure AD instance and search for him here. I'll refresh one time and I'll search for him, Colin Jones. As you can see, he is not present in either instance. Let's jump back into IDHub and go to our cart. We'll complete this new request by completing this form. Forms are customizable in IDHub. And any attribute that you need to be added to a new user form or a new user request can be collected in our forms. I'm going to complete this form to be sure to add two specific attributes. This user's job title as Marketing Content Specialist and their department as Marketing. And why do I want to be so accurate in these two? Because this user is going to get birthright access to 3 roles. All employees role, because it's a new active employee, marketing team member, because he's part of the marketing department, and marketing content specialist, because his job title is marketing content specialist. The marketing content specialist is going to be a role that will provide this user access to an Azure AD group called Marketing Content Specialist Group. I'm going to submit this request. Once submitted, and because this is a manual request to add a new user, this tenant is set up for an approval of a system administrator before the user is created. So we'll hop on over to Jerome's task list and we'll claim and complete this task for a new user. Jerome is getting this because he is a system administrator. Once we complete this new task, we can hop on over to the user app and search for this new user in our catalog. We can see that Colin Jones is now part of our IDHub instance. Let's quickly look at his profile. We can see that Colin is in the marketing department. He is the marketing content specialist, and he does have provisioned access to Azure AD via a role, and he has an entitlement marketing content specialist group. And just to reiterate that is because he does have marketing content specialist role. And one of the apps is Azure AD, and it has that group in it. He does have access to a whole slew more of applications, which are disconnected and require a manual fulfiller to provision. But we're specifically looking at Azure AD and SSO configuration. So let's hop on over to our Azure instance. Let's refresh one time. Let's again search for Colin, and he is here and provisioned into Azure. I'm going to look at his profile in Azure, and we can see that he has group membership, one group, which is the Marketing Content Specialist. Excellent. Everything provisioned as it should. Okay, now what we need to do is reset Colin's password. And we're going to do this right here manually in Azure. And I want to remind you that this can definitely be automated. I'm doing this manually as it's a demo environment. And in your live instance, this step can definitely be automated. Let's go ahead and reset his password. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to log out of this this Azure AD instance. We're going to hop back on over to IDHub, and we're going to log out of Jerome's account. What we're going to do now is log in using SSO as Colin. So we're going to log in with Azure AD SSO. We're going to use another account. And we're going to enter that temporary password. We're going to establish a new password. And we should be logged into our IDHub instance as Colin. And we are. And we can see Colin's profile here. We are logged in as Colin. And essentially that concludes the demo of establishing single sign-on with Azure AD. I encourage you to check out some of our other IDHub demos and tutorials within our Vimeo showcase. And we, as always, encourage you to have a great day. Take care. Thanks for watching.